Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is The Lollipop and today we're going to be doing some e-bike testing. This is the brand new 2023 Magicycle Deer electric bike, and in my last video I covered all the specifications on it and the fun details. So check that out if you're interested. I'll link it in the description below. But this video is going to be the main test of this bike, the main review, seeing exactly how it handles on off-road, on the road and all that good stuff. So we'll see how capable this bike is and give it a full review. Now this bike on Magicycle's website is classified as a soft tail bike because it has some softer suspension in the rear for added comfort. However, I think we can put it to the test and see if we can do some actual mountain biking with it and use it as a full suspension mountain bike. So if you are interested in content like this, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. And if you are interested in getting this model after this video, you can definitely check out Magicycle. I'll link their website and this model specifically in the description below. And I'll also throw in my discount code for $300 off of this bike if you purchase it. So it'll be a good way to get a brand new bike, and a really cool one at that. But make sure you stick around to the end of the review to see if it's actually going to be worth that price point. Okay, but enough of that. Let's get on this bike and have some fun. Okay, gotta start off on the road. Speed limit is 50 miles an hour, so so in my previous e-bike testing video on the Magicycle Cruiser, I rode the same trail and I was pretty much using the throttle a lot, which in hindsight was not the safest decision, especially because I did go upwards of 25 miles per hour on different points of the trail. I really wanted to try testing out that bike and push it to its limits to see what it could do, and it handled all of it perfectly. I wasn't really feeling too scared or anything on the trail, but I'm gonna try to tone it down a notch and just focus on the capability of this bike. So let's go right up here. I use the throttle a little bit here. Woo! Oh, nice. Oh yeah, easy coming up this one. Oh boy, this is some rough stuff right here. Woo! Nice. Yeah, the previous Magicycle killed these sections, did pretty well, so I'm happy I made it up that just fine. But yeah, as I said, I use the throttle for the uphills, but I'm gonna try to not use it too much when I'm just going on a flatter area or downhill especially. In this video, I mainly want to like compare this bike to the Magicycle Cruiser, kind of let you guys know how it does on the same exact trail I rode from that bike. And I've ridden that previous Cruiser so many times now, I have a pretty good idea of how it feels and everything, so I can give some good insight to how this one is in comparison. And so far, like, the riding position is pretty similar to that bike. Like, you know, the handlebars are the same, the grips are the same, seat is the same, a lot of similar shared components, the drivetrain is the same. I'll try to throw in some shots of me just riding, not talking as much so you can hear what the bike sounds like. Now it is an e-bike, so you're gonna hear the motor. Woo! More mud, oh boy. Uphill, so I'm gonna use a little bit of the throttle here. Try not to go too crazy with it. But this bike has a lot of power, a lot of good acceleration. If you're in a tight spot, you feel like you can't really pedal on an uphill or whatever, this bike will easily be able to take you up with that throttle. Has a good amount of power for that. A bit of a straight up river right here. What the heck? I'm gonna try to use that pedal assist. Whoa! Felt like I got kicked out of my seat a little bit there. Yeah, I'm on pedal assist 3 right now, chilling at like 12 miles an hour, which is pretty nice. Having a good time. It's a nice, beautiful day out. So on that note, thank you guys for being with me on this wonderful trail ride. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Yeah, so far this bike seems pretty capable. Like, I'm gonna try to push it a little bit more. Ooh boy. It would really suck right now to just fall and into all this mud, so I'm trying to be a little more cautious. Didn't realize how muddy the trail would be today. I mean, I do have the touring version of the model with the fenders and the rack. Oh boy, this is kind of steep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm still trying to get used to e-bikes, because the more I think about how heavy it is and if I fell over, the more it just sounds painful. So that's one thing I gotta get over a little bit. Wow. I've never seen the trail this wet before. It looks pretty nice. Using the throttle right now, and it's just going up this like nothing. It is easy right now. Whew. That was fun. Yeah, I'm really happy. Ooh, I opted for the fenders on this bike. That is a must-have if you are going to ride it off-road, which is funny because the off-road version of this bike on Magicycle's website does not come with fenders. It looks like my disc brake, it's got some stuff stuck in it. Ooh, there is the squeak from having too much dust and other material in there, probably some mud as well. Oh, just look at that, guys. That's the condition of the trail today. Just so muddy. Yeah, probably not the best idea to wear white shoes, but at least we know that it can handle the elements. It's not like the battery's dying on me here. Yeah, this is becoming less of a trail and more of a river. Duck underneath that tree. Rear wheel kind of skidded out there. Okay, it's not really going up this. It's not even that steep here. That's interesting. I'm finding that this one may not be as able to go up steep hills and stuff, but it does feel more comfortable. So maybe that's a benefit to you. For my overall thoughts and my official review on this bike, after riding a full-on mountain bike trail that I've ridden on several other bikes, including the previous Magicycle Cruiser, I can safely say that this bike is definitely capable of going off-road and is fully capable of riding mountain bike trails to an extent. Obviously, I think beginner trails, intermediate trails are going to be okay. It is a pretty heavy bike, and the geometry of it is not really designed for, like, you know, going downhill or doing mountain biking. It's still kind of a cruiser geometry, but they threw a rear suspension on it to make it more comfy. Like, in my mind, this bike would be perfect for someone who wants to use it as like their one and only e-bike, doing absolutely anything and everything with it. You could obviously use it to commute on the road, go to and from work, get groceries. It has a pretty large weight capacity, and a pretty long rack in the back if you get the touring version. So you got all those nice features for the daily rider, but then you also got fun features for the weekends, like obviously how fast it goes, the big grippy mountain bike tires. Oh boy. So it has a good battery life and range. Like, everything about this bike is just great. It is kind of up there in price. If you're considering buying like a fat tire e-bike, you might look at this one and you're like, this one's like $1,000 more. But it's mainly because of that new frame design and the rear suspension. It's a pretty well-rounded bike. Magicycle has done pretty well on this model, and I'm impressed for sure. And for the rear suspension, you definitely do feel it. I can notice a difference between this bike and the Magicycle Cruiser. That's a full hardtail nose suspension in the rear. This one is more comfy. I'm less fatigued. I'm not really getting kicked out of my seat either. It happened to me once on like a hard bump, but compared to the Magicycle Cruiser, it's happened way less, and definitely a better setup for this model. And the brakes work fine. I actually think they could be even more powerful if you're going to be, you know, riding on mountain bike trails and stuff like that. But it's not really a safety issue. It's more of a, I wish this was slightly better, and then I'd be more confident on this trail. And the pedals are fine too. Like, I haven't been slipping out of the pedals. Oh gosh. If you try to get a full suspension e-bike from a brand like Trek or Specialized, like, I know at least for Trek, like, our full suspension mountain bikes that are electric bikes start off at like $5,000 around there. So for like half that price, you get this one that goes faster. It can be used like every day as well. So I think for the price point of this bike compared to other electric mountain bikes you can get, I think this is a better option. Then again, if you want something that's a lot more capable, you'd probably have to go with one of those, or if you want something that's lighter in weight. With that, guys, I'll pretty much end the video. Thank you so much for coming on this trail ride with me today. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you got some good insight and information from this review video to help you decide if you want to get one of these for yourself. Once again, click that link in the description below and enter my discount code if you do want to purchase this bike. So hopefully that helps you out. And if not, I at least hope this video was entertaining to you and you had a fun time watching it with me. But with that, I hope all of you have a wonderful morning today. I know I am. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep biking out there. Ooh, I just ran right into that rock.